Who's go? Somebody start.
Welcome.
Need somebody start. Your host. Oh my god.
Welcome.
Hello.
To
Hello.
your doom.
That's right. We are gonna what are we gonna do?
Scare your pants off.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Yeah. And you're not even gonna believe. You're gonna go like, ah.
Pussy. Tyler.
Welcome to Podcast Minute Talk Show.
Yeah, that is right. I just want to say also real quick, right now our episodes come out every other Friday, guys. Welcome to the show. But if you want to hear our sexy vernacular every week, then maybe you should subscribe to our Patreon for those exclusive episodes. I'm Aiden.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sean, the clumsy one.
And we're
Podcast Minute
Minute
Talk
Talk
Show. It's really hard to do.
Tyler.
Wow, welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. It's been a long while. I missed you. I actually did this time. All the other times I've said it, obviously I was bullshitting, but this time I really did miss you guys.
Although that comment does sting, it's glad to hear, that you do care, at least in this one situation.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
I never kid around when it comes to friends, and I feel strongly that you two are really, really, really strong friends. The two of you together.
So I guess if anyone's wondering why things may feel different, Tyler got really, really, really sick, not with COVID.
I just drank a ton of puddle water.
Pretty much, and we don't want to catch whatever he might have caught from it. So we're all in our rooms. This is our room episode, guys. Hashtag shout out. That's today's theme. It's room themed.
Favorite rooms. We're gonna be talking about secret passages leading to other rooms, many more room themed things,
etc.
Correct, etc. Oh, you guys smell that?
What's that?
It's time to get on to our first segment.
Oh, really? What is it?
Are we going to talk about what the podcast is actually about this time?
Yeah, it's about rooms.
It's not about rooms. We didn't agree on this.
Wait, what, Tyler? Hold on.
Are you changing up the formula on me?
There's a majority. A majority was rooms. We all signed off on it.
I got a script that says otherwise, but all right.
Wait, now everyone knows that every single word we say is completely scripted, including this one right here that I'm
and right
reading.
Here, and right here.
And right here. Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I couldn't live like that. I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Every single time one of us talks, the script goes like cut to interior, Tyler's bedroom, Tyler, and then Tyler's one line, and then it does it over. It's really annoying.
That's in the script.
Tedious. Yeah.
In the God's script.
But what else could we talk about today? Because you can only talk about rooms for like 40, 50 minutes, but we sometimes go over. So Sean, what else are we talking about today, man?
We can handle I've been getting really bad sleep lately. I've been getting nightmares.
You have?
I've been getting nightmares casted on me by witches and ghouls, which is today's theme. Everybody is witches and ghouls.
And I guess nightmares,
but to a lesser extent, more with the witches and ghouls part. So
anyway, now we're going to talk about nightmares.
yeah. So everyone's going to share a nightmare, and we'll see. It's not a competition, but we'll basically see who's had the most traumatic upbringing.
Wait, we only get to share one?
You can share. I mean, some of us only have one.
You've only had one nightmare ever?
Yeah, one memorable nightmare that gave me that shock, that gave me that, I got to get a haircut shock.
Okay, lucky guy. What can I say? Just lucky guy.
What can I say? I'm safe when I sleep, and I challenge all ghouls to that.
Well, Aiden, if you have 3, I think it might be best if you start us off here and then kind of round robin until you can get all of them done.
I had a nightmare one time when I was a kid, and it stuck with me forever and ever. like to this day that my dad turned blue. Because when he turned blue, I was on like my playset outside that we used to have in our backyard, and when he turned blue, he was like evil. I think he was trying to kill me and my family. It was like, do you remember that MMO game on Cartoon Network, Fusion Fall, where
Yeah,
you would fight
that was the
they would-
coolest.
yeah, and the cartoon characters would go evil, and then you'd fight them, and then you get a little tiny nice version of them once you got the evil out. I don't know if
Yeah.
it felt, I used to get anxiety before facing those little bosses, and it was like that nightmare was that anxiety. I was like scared of my dad, like he was the boss I had to face.
You're
Um,
facing evil dad.
Yeah, evil blue dad. That was that was pretty scary.
That does
Okay.
sound frightening. Frightening.
I-
Frightening.
I interpret dreams for a living. That's definitely like a racial allegory. So, Sean, if you want to go next with your nightmare.
Well, wait, no, hold on. I want to hear more.
oh,
Can you
well-
explain the allegory to me?
Well, no, I think that's about all you need to know. You have to pay for my services. Like, I
Oh,
don't know
yeah.
what to tell you, man.
I'll pay.
Okay, well, up front, like I'm not gonna
Venmo
tell
you
you
right now, dude. I'll Venmo you right now, man.
Dude,
Let's
it's
have
too
a
late. We're
session.
moving on to
Fuck
Sean.
the podcast,
Sean,
dude. This is way more interesting. I got problems galore, pal.
Sean, let's hear your nightmare.
Well, I mean, the man's asking for some services. You're not providing those services.
I'm
Well,
crying
we
out
can
for
provide
help.
those later.
I'm
we
crying out for help.
we got a
right now.
job to do right now. Okay.
Dude, I need fuck a job, man. Pizza Man said fuck work. I'm crying out for help.
You can't afford my rates, man. All right, come on,
Really?
Sean.
Pizza Man
Really?
said fuck work.
I got ice around my neck. I'm dripped in it, Tyler. I can afford whatever.
Okay, man.
Yeah, these diamonds. Let me check in with the diamond stinger. With the yeah, these are real. Nah, so my nightmare, it was like a weird nightmare. It was an anger nightmare where I got really angry instead of really scared. So basically my parents, I got mad at my parents because they pulled me out of this competition, which I thought was a cooking competition. And so I was screaming about it. I even think I like broke into the real world and like screamed out loud, like because I was so mad.
The real world.
Yeah, but the competition, then when I wake up, I'm like, what competition was I so mad about? Flashback, I actually had a dream about the competition the previous night. I was mad my parents pulled me out of the final. The competition was throwing like a binder, like as far as you can. That was the competition. And I was like, I like your style. Hey kid, I like your style. I'm gonna do what you did, and I'm gonna throw it upside down. Like you got to see my hand, but I'll throw it upside down. And the kid was so hyped. He was like, yo, he's gonna fucking copy my style. Holy shit. And I didn't get it very far, but everybody was hyping me up, and it was a really cool moment. And my parents pulled me out of the final. I was
Fuck
obliterated.
your parents, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
Like
We're
here
also-
it stands on 1 Minute Talk Show right now. Aiden Wall says, fuck Sean Kane's parents.
Yeah, we were all sleeping in one bed too, like in fucking Charlie and Chocolate Factory. It was awful.
Oh man,
I refused to eat. I
Terrible.
even threw myself down the stairs. It was unbelievable.
that sounds terrible.
It
Yeah,
sucks you
dream-
didn't know it was a dream. You could have like done so much more.
I know, right?
Damage.
Like I almost have control. Like I could almost like hurt myself really. Like I got up from when I fell off the stairs, and I was like, I felt nothing. God damn it. I wanted to get hurt.
Well,
That's how upset I was.
Tyler, you got a freaking a big act to follow, man.
I know it's pretty tough. And I didn't really prepare any like kind of funny or like enjoyable ones because I
Why
don't
not?
have. Well, I don't have too.
What is
many
this show
nightmares.
all about, Tyler?
I'll do two dreams. The first
It's an
one is
improv
like
comedy podcast. And you didn't prepare funny ones or
One-
entertaining ones.
one like actual nightmare that I had was me and my sister. It was always like me and my sister were sitting at the top of my stairs, and my mom was like halfway down the stairs to our basement. But the basement didn't look like it normally did. It was this like absolutely massive room, like way bigger than any like plane hangar. It was like a huge square room. And when she gets to the bottom, there's like big old washer and dryer. But when she gets to them, like all the walls and like the washer and dryer itself like morph into like monsters. Like they have like gaping mouths and like eyes and shit start like sprouting out. And we're like crying and screaming and shit and like telling my mom like, please, you gotta come back upstairs. You gotta come back upstairs. She's like, I'm just doing the laundry. Just doing the laundry real quick. And then before she gets eaten, I always wake up. And then
always wake up?
I
You
always
have
wake
this
up, yeah.
more than once.
This is
You
a
have had this
recurring
dream?
dream.
It was recurring. This was back when I was like 10-ish, probably.
Oh my
Yeah.
god,
Tyler,
so-
you were trying to tell yourself something, man.
Well, I think like mostly just like basements freak me out. So I think that was like the main like problem of why I had the dream like reoccurring so much, because like the basement at my house is gross.
We used
It's
to
pretty
shoot
gross.
1 minute talk show there at one point.
Yeah,
In case anyone
there's
was
like
curious.
spider crickets and shit down there. It freaks
You
me out.
love,
Yeah.
you love those things.
goblins and stuff.
I've grown to love them, yeah, but
You've grown to love
Wait,
goblins.
Tyler,
of course.
were you not always the dirty bug eater that I
no,
come to know you as?
I used to be a pristine clean boy until I hit my head too hard too many times. So yeah.
Good for you. You know when like you have a dream, but like when you first wake up and are like thinking on it, like you remember it like it was a real thing that happened, like emotionally, like you feel like you actually experienced it
Yeah.
and like it felt super real. One time, like 6 months ago or something, I had a dream that like I got some like random hookup pregnant, and then like went through all the motions of having to like being super scared about it, and then like accepting like, you know what, I guess this is my life and this is where it's going. And you know what, I'll be a good dad or whatever. I'll get into parenthood or whatever. Like
Oh,
now I see
nice.
the more importance. And then I woke up and it felt like I lost an opportunity. Like I was like, like I don't know. I think it's the closest I'll get to taking a life of a child.
Sometimes you wanna, and the only place you can is your dreams.
I'm glad I got it out of my system that way.
So
Because
now
like,
want to do it for real.
to lose a child that you love, it
It's a
takes on
shame.
a
It's
whole
a
nother
shame.
turmoil, than just killing a child.
It's a
And
burden.
like to allow me to experience it to the fullest extent, all sides of the die. I don't know. I'm glad that I'm looking out for myself subconsciously.
I've never heard that expression before. All sides of the die. That's really interesting.
I made it up as I was saying it, like literally like word by word. But I think it works. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's definitely been used before. It just seems a little too like easy. Can we get our fact checker
Tyler,
What the phrase "all sides of the die"? All right, sure. I'll try and figure that out, Sean. If you can kind of take over here.
Oh yeah, sure. So I got a little activity we could do for the last few minutes of this segment. You cannot record Zoom when you are minimizing the screen.
Then
They
don't
really got us.
screen.
I can't go
Hey.
play cool math. I can't play cool math games.
go on your computer.
You're gonna play. I mean,
You were gonna play cool math games yourself on the podcast.
the only thing that I can find is the phrase "from all sides," but I don't even think that has to do with dice.
So I just coined a really
yeah.
great phrase.
It's
yeah.
a good one. It's a
We're
good
gonna
one.
make Podcast Minute Talk Show merch. This will be the first one. It'll just say all sides of
all sides of the die.
all sides. Look at it from all sides. Yeah. We'll put murder. Look at it from all sides of the die with like the star like emoji that all the girls use, the like 3 little star things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll
I'll
be
use
a
that.
hit. That'll be a hit.
That'll sell at least 2 units.
I
But
don't
that's
know how
at
many
least. So
unit
the
is.
maximum could be infinity.
Yeah, that's not even
I
the
guess.
max. Infinity isn't even the max. It goes forever.
Past there.
Yeah.
So I have a few fears that we can, I'll read off the fear
This
and
is
you
Sean's
try to
backup game now that cool math.
Yeah,
games won't
yeah.
load.
now that cool it's really not. It says that you cannot play games when you're playing Zoom. That's so unfair.
It's bullshit.
All right.
All right, then go for.
Tyler
let's
has-
play your game.
Tyler has this ergophobia.
The ergophobia.
What?
Yeah,
Ergo?
ergophobia. He has
We have to
this.
we have to guess what it is, right?
You don't have to guess. You can ask.
I'll
me
win.
and
No,
tell
I'll
you.
win this.
Fear.
I mean,
of-
I'll just
I'll beat
tell
you at this game, Sean, and you got the list in front of you, man. I'm good at this. Oh,
fear
you're
of
scared of back pain.
ergonomics.
Fear of No, that doesn't make any sense, Tyler.
Okay.
What did you
Ergo.
say?
What does ergo mean? Let's think of the Latin word, dude. I'll figure this out.
Ergo means duh. Duh.
Fear of being right.
We're not, no.
I gotta be wrong.
You always got to
ergo
be
is just like-
wrong.
Yeah.
Then you can
I f-
never guess. Because then what if you guess the right thing? You go crazy.
Exactly.
Fear.
I walk that fine line every day, Sean.
All right.
What
Can I
is it,
just get?
Sean? This
Can I
one
get-
sucks.
Just drop it. I want to hear it.
Okay, yeah. The abnormal and persistent fear of work. That's why I said Tyler has it. Because Tyler hates work.
Every
I
time we
hate
come into the
Mondays.
office, Tyler's asleep.
Sean
Like,
has to wake me up. He shakes me really hard
Yeah.
for 5 minutes.
Yeah, and he goes, oh, it's not raining, is it? Because I'm an umbrophobic.
I'm guessing that's fear of either rain or umbrellas.
Rain.
Okay.
Rain is umbrophobia.
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 Yeah. Umbrophobia.
Bro.
Let's hear one more, Sean. At least
Phobia?
one more.
Bro.
Oh, lipophobia.
The
Fear of-
fear
of your-
fat.
Yeah, good job, Tyler.
Ooh.
Tyler,
Haha.
you little fatty.
Yeah,
Oh,
you little
fatty,
piggy.
yeah.
You little oink oink. Eat up, Tyler.
I got lipophilia. That's what's up.
Afraid of dead fat people? What?
No, I like fat.
Where would you-
Oh,
Tyler, where would
Lipophilia.
Tyler, where would you
Uh,
get plastic surgery if you could choose?
Probably Spain. I think they have like pretty cheap medical like bills.
I would go with my ass. I wanted dumpy.
Oh, I
You actually did? I thought you were telling a really
Oh,
great joke.
dude, I can't tell jokes. Are you fucking kidding me?
You just did,
Um,
Tyler. You just got to trust the process.
You got a knack for it, kid.
Tyler just learned a valuable lesson.
Probably my meat or something. Second
Wow.
You
head.
get plastic surgery on your meat?
Second
your-
head.
Can you do
Second-
that?
Why not?
Yeah.
Just split the urethra. Yeah, just go with the
Oh.
second head.
Yeah, stack it up.
Yeah.
Like a spider, like a snake tongue. Make
Yeah,
it split,
yeah.
split down the middle.
No, I just really wanted that like echidna, like life, that echidna style, you know?
I'm a probably circumcise my kid, but not for any religious reasons at this point. Just because everybody like it feels like it'd be weird. I don't want him to be like some kind of uncircumcised kid, you know?
No.
Yeah, and on that note, I think it's time to wrap up this segment. I think we really hit the key points here, guys.
That's my
Thanks.
nightmare, being some kind of uncircumcised guy in a locker room.
How
with
did we start-
circumcised dudes?
With
Why?
a blue dad.
See you guys in just a moment.
Bye.
Hey everyone, welcome back from the break. You're listening to Podcast Minute Talk Show. Unfortunately, Aiden and Sean, they really both had to use the bathroom, but of course they locked themselves in. So after this break, I'll eventually go get them out. But for now, we seem to have a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi. Oh my God. Hello. How you doing? What's going on?
It's so nice to have you on here.
My
James
God.
Charles.
You know who I am.
Yes, James Charles. I think that most people really wouldn't 100% recognize you by voice, but that's quite all right.
Yes, but they'll recognize me by my signature spell, Hisantra.
Oh, a spell?
Yes.
I didn't realize. I mean, you're definitely
Spell.
into like makeup. You're a makeup guru. You're really into that sort of industry.
Astrology symbol. I love
guess.
those.
I haven't heard much about that, but
Yeah. I am a
Let's-
super famous, super single, super ready to get this interview cracking.
yeah.
Yeah, so crack the whip, Tyler.
Okay, yeah. This
Ow,
interview's
ow.
okay. This interview's commenced. Yeah. So, James, how have you been? I mean, like, geez, I know we did that one episode on
Oh,
you a while ago. We sent you some blood, and you're looking good for sure. You look great.
yeah, I'm juiced up. I've been juiced. I have juiced and I have been juiced. So I'm all ready to go. You know me. The tides are in, so you know.
Okay, yeah. So, do you want to maybe talk a little bit about why you're here on the show, and who this special little guest you have with you next to you is?
So this is my scroll catcher. He's a very vital part of my witchcraft.
Oh,
Uh,
witchcraft.
yeah, he fetches my stones. He fetches my pig's blood and my human blood, and he also takes care of all my palettes and stuff when I need to like do a touch up on the go. This is Bilby. This is a little Bilby. Uh,
Hello, I'm Bilby. Hello, I'm James's
scroll
sorcerer
catcher.
apprentice.
No,
I'm his
no,
apprentice.
no,
Basically
you're
though,
not. No, you're not.
but
Not at
basically
all.
though,
Barely, barely ever.
but
Okay.
someday, but someday, but someday
No,
I'll
but
be
no, no, but we're not even going to talk about that right now, right, Bilby? It's time to be on the show.
right. Yes, it's
Right.
time to be
Okay.
on the
Yeah.
podcast minute talk show.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So
Yes.
Bilby,
I'm sorry,
Bilby,
Miss. I'm sorry, Jamie Charlie.
what do I always tell you? To always look on
Look
the
on the
bright
bright
side of
side of
things.
things. I
Do
know.
do
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 do.
do.
Okay. All right, Tyler, let's
I
hit me
feel better.
with your biggest question that you're hoping to ask me.
Thank you,
Oh
Mr.
man, I
Charlie.
mean, I would definitely like to hear a lot about this like witchcraft sort of thing. I haven't heard like anything about this recently. You haven't made any announcements, but yeah, if you could kind of go in depth about what you've been doing, what spells you've been casting, maybe, I'd really love to hear.
Right. So one thing that's really been troubling Bilby and I lately is the
Yes.
positioning of the moon. It's about
Yes.
5 inches too close.
Too close.
Oh, okay.
Too close.
Yuck.
Oh,
Yuck.
yeah. Easy,
What do you,
Bilby.
what do you plan to
That's
do
that's
about it
the
then?
that's the moon. Okay. A celestial
It is the
being.
moon. Yes,
It's
you're
a
right. You're right.
celestial
You're right.
being.
I know. I pray to it still. Like you
Okay.
tell me.
Yeah. You don't want to go pull out your hair, do you?
No, not again. Not again. Not again. Of course
All
not.
right. Silencio.
Uh, mm,
See, yes, that is one of my many spells I cast.
You just cast a spell
Uh,
on him? Oh my god.
Yeah, and I tell my followers all the time that you're not going to be able to cast such eloquent magic on your first try. It's going to take years and years of work.
mm.
Because you know me, in high school, I got bullied, not for my witchcraft. I was actually an Overwatch player. I played a lot of Overwatch. But now that I'm out of high school, I'm much into witchcraft, which it's the same amount of syllables as Overwatch, witchcraft. So I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Yes, we're thankful. We're both thankful. I'm thankful for Jamie, and Jamie's thankful for that.
Yeah, no, hardly.
Okay.
But Tyler, what do what's next?
Well, yeah, I mean, Bilby, you're kind of freaking me out a little bit here, Bilby.
Oh,
What?
he's wonky. He's wonky.
I'm a little freak
What do you
ball. I'm a
mean
little weirdo.
wonky?
I'm a little
He's
Harvey
wonky.
Weinstein. I'm a
Yes,
little
that's
Harvey
what
Weinstein. That's what I
he
call
says.
myself.
That he says that he goes around. He said I'm gonna take that up by myself and say that.
I'm a
We
little
watched.
freako. I'm a little weirdo.
We watched. We watched
We
South
watched it
Park.
in the South Park special. He says it, and I took it from
Yeah, yeah,
Cartman.
yeah.
It's my
I let
original
him.
phrasing now.
I have a private movie theater I rent out,
Jamie
and
did
Bilby
a
Bilby
catchphrase
let
spell.
in.
It made me the first one to say it instead of Cartman.
Oh my god.
I don't know what you're saying.
He did a
Bilby,
catchphrase spell.
Bilby, pull out a kiss. Pull out your hair.
Mm.
All right,
Oh,
enough.
stop,
Enough.
Come on.
Enough. You got to do
Oh
it
my God.
fast.
I
Otherwise,
know.
it doesn't hurt.
I'm
Yes,
slow,
I know you are slow. Bilby.
but I'll be fast like you someday.
No,
Mr.
never.
Jamie.
There's not a spell in the world that would work on you, you slow
Mm,
imbecile.
I know. I know it to be true.
Yes, of course. If only the moon were 5 inches closer, then you'd be faster.
I know we're gonna do it.
Yes,
You will do it.
I will do it. I will do it one day. With of course, Bilby, your assistance, as always.
Thank you. Like an apprentice.
No, not like an apprentice. Like a niece. A niece I don't care about and stick with pins.
An apprentice niece.
Fine. An apprentice.
Yes, yes, an apprentice. Yes,
No,
I'm
no.
your apprentice.
An
Officially
apprentice.
on the podcast, we've declared it. Thank you, Mr. Charlie. I love you. You've been
thank
such
you.
a good help for me.
Okay, all right, fine.
All
Look
right.
what you got me into, Tyler.
Moving on, I guess I would like to know what you plan to accomplish when the moon like gets 5 inches closer. But first, I do kind of want to figure out where you found Bilby. Like what is the story behind Bilby? Who is this guy?
Trench.
Have you ever seen Cinderella?
Yeah.
Yes, he's an attic rat. I've transformed him into a human. Obviously, he's
Oh.
not. If the damn moon was 5 inches closer, oh God, he'd be a perfect human.
I'm a little Harvey Weinstein rat boy.
He's
a little rat
incomplete,
boy.
right?
He's incomplete. His energies are off balanced.
Oh, okay. You gotta like realign chakras and stuff.
I only have
No,
2/5 of a soul.
2/5. He has 2/5 of a soul. I need
And-
to find 3 other fifths
and
from other
moving-
Bilbies.
And moving the moon 5 inches closer will help you find those 3.
My stamina and speed will go through the roof, as will yours and everyone else.
He'll be able to carry me places.
Just as you've carried me through these times, Mr.
Oh,
Charlie.
enough. You
I love your help.
you are so quick to go all complimenty. Okay, it's enough.
Back when I was a rat, I was a huge fan of Mr. Charlie's makeup tutorials and work. So I was very grateful when he picked me to be his apprentice.
I could have chose any rat, just so you know. But
But you chose me.
You had a high affinity for walking magic.
Yes, I was the chosen one.
Yes, of course. Out of rats, which makes you what? A chosen rat?
Yes, a chosen rat who got out of the hood. Just like Kendrick Lamar got out of Compton and talks about it a lot on his album Mad City. I've been listening to a lot of...
mongrel will always be a mongrel, Bilby. You will always be a rat. Nothing more and nothing less.
A mongrel will always be a mongrel, but a makeup mogul will always be a makeup mogul, which is why
Mogul.
that's what you are, a
Mogul.
makeup mogul.
We've gone over this hundreds of times. My brand is I'm a mogul.
Makeup mogul, whatever. It's the same
Unbelievable.
difference. You know it's the same difference.
You're talking back to me more and more, more.
I'm sorry. Tyler's energy is just disrupting my balance.
Tyler DeMaze, you rapscallion.
I'm so sorry. I didn't plan for this sort of thing to happen, but I mean,
of course. But
we'll
you know what
get
we do plan for?
what's that?
The expansion of the earth.
Yes.
Is that does that have to do anything with your moon plan?
But of course, man-made islands are all the rage, made out of trash. I, so far, have collected over 300 pieces of garbage. I will be making my own island in the middle of the sea so that I may triangulate the correct positioning of the stars and move the moon 5 inches closer to Earth.
Wait, how 300 pieces of garbage in how long?
And counting. I have been collecting garbage for almost 2 years now.
You only managed to get 300 pieces of garbage after 2 years?
But now I can help it.
Oh,
Yes, Bilby is my helper. He will collect
an
garbage
expert
all the
in
time.
garbage.
Are you
How
like
did I do
only
Yes.
are you only collecting like refrigerator boxes? Why is this taking you so long? Like,
Well, I live in the clean part of town. I live in the hills.
it doesn't matter. You can amass like 300 pieces of garbage in like a month. Why is this taking you
month.
2 years?
A month. Why don't I transform you into a human, Mr. Tyler Rat Boy? Well, wouldn't you serve me better than this rat I have?
Bitch.
He's
Pussy ass
Tell him.
motherfucking honky ass bitch.
He's still insulting you, Bilby. Like, why do you like this guy? Why do you
He's
like
talking
him?
to you, motherfucker.
Yes, I'm talking to you, mother effer.
Who's talking to who anymore? I'm lost.
We're talking to you, bitch ass pussy.
We are both as one talking to you, MF.
I'm F
Okay.
Doom. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, indeed.
Rest in peace.
Mr. Charlie, should we tell Tyler about how we're gonna save the Milky Way galaxy by destroying the Andromeda galaxy.
But of course, one can only survive with the other's destruction. Thus was the tale of Cain and Abel. Thus was the tale of David and Goliath.
Tyler, the Andromeda galaxy is going to collide with the Milky Way galaxy in 4.5 billion years. Would have if me and Mr. Charlie weren't going to save the galaxy, that is, by
Yes.
destroying the Andromeda galaxy.
That's right, Bilby. Good job.
Thank
Way
you.
to tell him.
How do
Thank
you how do you plan on destroying it? It's like millions of billions of light years away. Like
That's why I need all the time I can get, which I will have, collecting pieces
you've
of
wasted
garbage.
2 years getting garbage. That's not progress.
Wasted? I've only just started collecting garbage.
Do you want me? I can like send you garbage in the mail. Like if you really
I bet
want.
you have a ton of garbage. Just look at your
Yeah,
outfit. Just look at
You
your
probably
makeup.
do.
You can't even see me below the shoulders. How do you know my outfit's what the
Just
fuck?
look at your makeup, sister.
I don't have makeup on.
Exactly, and that's where you're falling behind. My rat, Bilby, loves makeup. He loves to eat it too. It makes him stronger.
Oh,
Ugh. Okay.
can I have some?
Yes, of course. Eat one of those ugly palettes,
Yes.
the ones with the brown colors.
Yes.
Do not
Thank
eat my
you.
blue one. Blue one is for special magic nights,
But it's so good.
like the leap year. I cannot wait for the leap year.
All right. I think we're kind of coming up towards the end of this segment
No.
at this point. Yeah. So I mean, James, if you kind of want to
I'm
give
gonna be
any,
locked back in after.
well,
Please
James.
don't.
Well, hang on. Okay. First of all, Bilby, I'll get to you in a second. James, if you want to say anything to the audience real quick before you leave, we're all ears.
I'll say this. Do not send me your garbage. I do not need it. I have my own means of collecting garbage, and my island will be complete by the next leap year. The moon will be 5 inches closer, and I 5 inches richer.
Wow, excellent. Bilby, would you like to close with anything, maybe?
Everybody, Mr. Charlie is a very good man.
Yes, I am.
Don't listen to what you hear on Drama Alert. Keepstar is a nut. He doesn't even slay it.
He's a
no
nut. He's a
sister.
nut. An absolute nut. A peanut of sorts.
Yes, he's got a big monocle.
Yes, and a top hat. Yes.
Yes.
Good, Bilby. Yes.
Thank you.
Alright. Well, it was really great to have you guys on the podcast, James Charles,
You're welcome.
Bilby. I'm glad that you could be here and tell us about your plans for the future. So I guess we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back to Podcast Minute Talk Show. See you then.
Welcome back, everybody. That was just well, Tyler, how did that last interview go? Sean and I were, in the
We were in a bathroom
locked
locked together.
yeah.
was-
What happened?
It was pretty.
Sean?
It was pretty good. It was pretty fun. I mean, I don't know if you guys saw Bilby on his way out.
I did. I talked to
yeah,
him for a sec. He was
Fucking
cool.
weirdo.
He was a little
was
freak,
cool?
though. He was a
Okay,
little freak,
yeah.
but
That's what I thought.
We were
Well,
in
yeah,
the
like-
same location.
A cool sort of freak. Yeah,
Yeah, like Yoda.
exactly.
I hate that.
Less wise, but yeah, like Yoda.
Well, he looked pretty wise. He looked like he had years on him.
Like
No, he actually looked
60.
2
he looked like
years. I mean, he was like
16
a
or-
rat.
A couple
Well,
of years.
Well, unfortunately, we can't talk about that forever. So instead, why don't we play a fun game? That's right. Let's play Which Witches, sponsored by Which Witch Sandwiches, everyone's favorite completely original podcast minute talk show game. I'm going to give Sean and Tyler 3 witch options.
But we haven't
he-
done sponsors.
Oh my God, I forgot we haven't done sponsors.
We're
This episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show was sponsored by Which Witch Sandwiches, everybody. Which Witch Sandwiches.
Okay. All right. This episode was sponsored by, sticking to the witch theme, Nanny McPhee. I don't really think she's technically a witch, but if any of you guys have seen that movie, she does
She's
a lot of
totally a
things.
witch.
Yeah, she's totally a witch.
Totally a witch.
She's got to be a witch. But yeah, anyway, she sponsored this episode. She said that the only way we can learn to accept our fate, our long, painful deaths is if we do this podcast good and write like good little boys. So,
And she kissed our noses.
And she
Yeah.
said, "Don't start the
and
Witch
then our
Witches
warts like
segment
slowly
before
disappeared.
the Patreon. I mean, before the sponsorship segment. That is the only thing you never want. It was like this is our apple in the Garden of Eve.
Yeah.
We bit that apple.
Sean, do you have that fake sponsor written down on your fake sponsor sheet?
Yeah, I do.
Well, what does it say? I can't see it from over here.
This
I'm not in the
episode
same
of
room as you.
Podcast Minute Talk Show is sponsored by Sabrina and the Teenage Witch, that little sassy black cat. Oh my God, it's so funny, right? What is he gonna say next?
Did you watch like the TV show that was on like 4Kids? It
It's
was
on
like
Netflix or wait, isn't it on?
there was an animated TV show. I don't know if it's on
Oh.
Netflix right now, but I
I
remember
don't know.
the cat was really fucking cool on that, and I liked it a lot.
They made like what is it? They
A
made a Netflix show.
original.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like not like it's not like the same.
It's like a
thing.
drama. It's like a drama. It's too
It's not-
serious. I don't really
Yeah,
care.
because they brought back the ants, but like for like this weird trippy segment where there's like a laugh track and she's like, huh, and then like wakes up or some shit. So like, but is it set in the same? No, I'm fucking asking about this Sabrina the
I
Teen.
don't know.
Is it set in the same continuity, Tyler? Please, you're the expert.
Yeah, I'm not too much of a witch head myself, but
Yeah,
I'd say
which?
probably not.
That's my new thing. I just like ask somebody something. that
You're
I
an
know less
expert,
of, and then
right?
say you're an expert. It's. I guess I just revealed my my secret to you guys.
I mean, we all knew the secret already. You do this.
No,
you
to
guys
all
had
of
no
us all the
idea.
time.
Yeah, you use
Really?
it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so.
It is
Good.
good. Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, I say, hey, can I ask you about this? You're the captain around here.
And then I go, aye.
And then say everything about that thing.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say shout out to the Patreon. We have a fake sponsor submission from the sheriff. This episode is brought to you by Mortality. Can you feel it? The slow tug towards entropy.
Entropy.
Your very cells despise you. Your atoms wish to be as far away from you as possible. You are not but a collective of fundamental atoms held by your pure will. And one day soon, you won't be able to stop them from achieving their wish.
Youch. Whoosh.
Whoosh. Oh, Tyler,
It's a
how are we going to
tough
come
one.
back from that one, man? You're the fake sponsor expert. What's the next one?
You gotta stop doing this one, man. You gotta stop calling me the expert. This episode is sponsored by the actual expert, the real expert who's behind the scenes. Our good friend Colin Flatley, who used to be our fact checker, but now he's not anymore. He used to be our
Worst fact
our
checker
expert.
ever. He was always wrong.
No.
No.
He was wrong about that George Washington thing, man.
Like one thing.
I was right.
And he still gave like correct information. But anyway, yeah.
Well, correctly wrong.
Okay.
Correct. Guys, you know, this sponsor thing, it's been cool. It's been fun. But do we really want to talk about it for the rest of the podcast, Tyler? What do you
Get
think,
on
man?
with
You're the
it.
expert of the
Just host
podcast.
the next session.
Welcome to a fun little talk show game we like to call Which Witches, sponsored by Which Sandwiches. I'm going to give Sean and Tyler, you know, three options, three witch options, three witches, and they get to choose whether they would marry, fuck, or kill them. It's called
Marry,
Which
Kill, but
Witches.
with witches.
No, it's called Which Witches, and it's sponsored by Which Sandwiches. Why don't we begin, Tyler?
I've never heard of witch sandwiches, but they sound pretty good.
Which
But
Witches
okay.
Superior Sandwiches? Half off the sub if you tell them we sent you.
Oh,
Anyway,
the sub.
the
The
sub.
sub.
The sub. Tyler, which witches would you marry, fuck, or kill? Sabrina the Teenage Witch from Sabrina the Teenage Witch on Netflix, Hermione, spellcaster and friend of Harry Potter, or Kris Jenner?
Okay. Kill Kris Jenner.
Whoa.
Hey man, come on.
Track star elite.
Nuh-uh.
Sabrina and Hermione are pretty
Oh
tight.
no, never
Caitlyn
mind.
Jenner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my bad.
Kris Jenner was his whore wife.
Yeah.
Her. I'm sorry. Don't.
Come on, man.
Shut up.
I
Uh,
just no. I was an act. They were
I
married,
believe you.
so
I believe you.
Probably
Not.
marry Hermione, fuck Sabrina. Final
That
answer.
was a good choice.
Yeah, I think I have more experience reading Harry Potter than I do with any of these other forms of media, including the Jenner. So yeah, I could spend my life with Hermione, but everyone else, no
Oh,
way.
that'd be so nice.
hmm Okay, Aiden.
well, well, Sean, same question. What would you do?
Huh?
Which ones would you marry, fucking kill?
Fuck Mary Kill
I would swap Tyler's.
for
Yeah,
fucking
there's
and Mary.
I'd kill Chris Jenner though. Twice.
twice.
Once for Tyler, once for me.
Speaking of twice, the new sub at Which Witches is twice as good as the old sub at Which Witches, guys.
Did they
Wait,
just
keep
send you a
things going.
message? Did they
Let's-
just send you a message about this new sub?
Tyler, Which Witches has an earpiece that I've had on this entire podcast. I have to
Oh,
wear it
okay.
for at least 8 hours a day.
Okay. That sounds pretty bad. Do they like shock you or something if you don't?
What? No,
why would they do that?
they just won't pay me
Oh, okay.
or release my children. Anyway, Tyler, let's bring it back to you. Which witches again would you marry, fuck, or kill? Doctor Strange, the sorcerer seen in Avengers Infinity War,
I
the
know that
witch
one.
from The Wizard of Oz, or Megan the Stallion? And if you think she's not a witch, then how come all of her tracks are magic?
Wait, Wicked Witch of the West or the one that gets crushed by the house, the East?
The one that gets crushed by the house.
So the one that we don't see like at
Gotta
all.
specify.
Okay.
The red boots one.
Pretty good legs. What were the other two? Because I completely forgot.
Doctor Strange and Megan the Stallion.
Okay.
Her tracks are magic, Tyler.
Yeah, I think you're kind of missing the point of like what a witch is, but okay.
Hard disagree.
Probably-
Anyway, what is your answer, Tyler?
Fuck the Witch of the East that gets crushed by the house because she has some pretty nice legs.
Woo!
Marry Doctor Strange because having like time powers would be pretty tight, just like at my disposal. And then kill, I guess, Megan the Stallion. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Megan the Stallion.
Megan the Stallion. It's a tough decision, but I can't do anything with someone who's named after a horse.
I guess you're Megan the tough choices.
Good one, Sean.
Megan the right decisions.
Wow,
Alright.
Tyler, you and Tory Lanez have a lot in common. Anyway, Sean, what are you thinking?
What am I thinking?
Yeah.
Marry Doctor Strange. Fuck Megan the Stallion.
Nice. Good answer.
And-
Girls will stand you for that one on Twitter.
Thanks. And honestly, kill the Wicked Witch of the East. But I don't even know her. I don't even know what she's
Yeah.
like. So
Yeah.
that's
You know
unfair.
she can ride a bike.
I thought I'd give her a chance,
Tyler's taking a risk with that one. Let's see how
Yeah.
it pays off.
But it's
Tyler,
just
if
just
you check
fucking.
under your table, the Wicked Witch of the East is actually there in a little box.
No way. Wow. She looks exactly like a dog. That's weird.
Exactly.
I'm kind of like not into this one anymore.
Me neither. Let's continue.
All right, guys. What about round 3? Which witches would you marry, fuck, or kill? Alex from the Wizards of Waverly Place, the witch from Minecraft, or Jennifer Aniston, actor from the hit series Friends, who's also from Wichita, Kansas. Tyler, you got 5 seconds on the clock.
Wait, hang on. Can you name him again? I keep zoning out like really bad after I hear like, the first one. Like I hear the first one just zone out.
Selena Gomez,
Right. Yeah.
the witch from Minecraft,
Minecraft witch. Okay. Yeah.
or
and then,
Jennifer Aniston.
I forget which one Jennifer Aniston is. She said that she was in Friends.
Yes.
They
And
all
she's
look
from
big.
Wichita,
They all look-
Kansas.
They all
She's
look exactly the
Rachel.
same.
She's Rachel, Tyler, the main one.
The main
I
chick,
would
the hot chick. The non
kill Minecraft Witch because I do that every day anyway.
nice.
On the grind.
On the
you know
craft.
me.
And the I'd probably marry Selena Gomez and then fuck the girl from Friends because I don't even remember which one it is.
How have you never watched Friends, Tyler? It's
No,
a
I
cult
haven't.
Classic show. It's one of the most famous shows of all time.
Is she Phoebe? That's a name I remember.
No,
No,
Rachel.
she's Rachel.
She's the hot one.
She's the hot one.
I would not know. I
You-
would not know.
Why? Are you telling
Everyone's
me you
tastes
don't
are different.
rate
Everyone's
girls
tastes are
based on hot?
different.
No, Tyler. This
tastes
is
are bad.
factual. This is factual. She's the hot one. This isn't.
They write her name in the script that way. They write the hot one says.
Where do you think the Big Bang Theory got their premise from?
I don't know. I thought it was an original idea, but I guess not.
They took
Alright.
the whole hot girl thing from Friends,
Yeah.
but they turned it to a 10. You know,
Oh,
instead of
okay.
one hot chick and a bunch of average chicks in New York, what about one averagely hot chick and a bunch of nerds? And
Yeah.
you know what? Greatest show of all
That's-
time.
That's what we're missing.
A bunch of nerds.
Yeah.
Nice
Otherwise,
180.
we're the three of us are one hot chick.
All right, I guess we'll move on to round 4. And did somebody say hello? Can you hear me?
Hello? Who is this?
Hello.
Did somebody say nightmare?
No.
Earlier we did.
Yeah,
way
aren't you-
earlier.
Yeah, like
Aren't you
30
talking
minutes
about-
ago.
Aren't you talking about your nightmares?
We did, but I mean, right now we're in the middle of like a game. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah. What is the game nightmare based? Maybe.
Not really.
No, it's witch
Uh,
based,
Unless
which-
the
which are the sources of all nightmares.
Which nightmare?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
entertain.
Nonetheless, it is I, Santiago Nightmare, the nemesis of 1 Minute Talk Show and all associated properties, here to ruin this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show. Sean, Aiden, it's nice to see you again.
Oh, Aiden's not here.
Psych. No, I'm here, Sean.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm on the call.
Okay. I wasn't looking at the list.
It's been a really long time since you've been here. I don't think anyone
up,
remembers
pleb.
you.
Who are you?
Holy
Normie.
crap!
Okay.
What the?
Holy
what the
crap.
heck? Holy crap! Why would he say something like
Why
that?
is he lashing out? Like what?
I don't even know this guy. Who
This
is
is Tyler Santiago. This is
Tyler Santiago? My
No.
first name
No.
is Santiago.
No.
Whoa.
It
That's
says my name.
poggers.
It says my name in the Zoom call, man. It's not that confusing. It's right there.
Tyler at gmail.com.
It doesn't say that. It says Tyler DeMaze. I don't know what you're doing right now. What
I'm
you're
on,
getting at
I'm on
right
Google Drive right now. My bad.
now. Oh,
You're on our Google Drive.
I'm on a Google Drive. I had the wrong tab.
Why do you have my email? Okay. Anyway, why? Like, hey, Santiago.
here?
I'm
why
here
are
to
you
ruin
here?
this episode of Podcast Minute Talk Show.
Why?
Yeah,
What do you gain from this?
I hate which superior sandwiches. Those sandwiches are not even good, and they claim to put superior in the title.
You're more of a Subway guy?
Well, Santiago, that's a little weird because which witches sandwiches are actually the best around town. So I don't know where you got that idea from. Tyler, you're the expert on these sandwiches. Tell them. Okay, Mr. Expert, I'll listen.
Okay, yeah, let me get out the script to read. Hang on. Which witches sandwiches have the best subs around? If you don't eat them, you're a clown. That's not even that clever original. That's kind of a weird thing. Sean, it looks like you have a script too.
Yeah. Which witches sandwiches? They're not first class if their sandwiches aren't brown. That one is a little bit weird. It doesn't even rhyme.
Yeah.
It rhymes with the other one, but not on its own. So that's a bit weird.
Yes, right. Which witches is weird. And I hate them
Okay,
for what they've done.
What did they do? What did they do to you?
My father's the CEO.
Oh, so you're a rich boy? A rich boy?
No, I always hated him.
Why? Why would you hit your own father
He abandoned me.
for this? For
I
the
found
company?
out that my father isn't actually Jay Leno, if you couldn't tell. I did
Oh.
reveal that the last time I
Well-
met you, but I guess you just forgot the whole interview, Sean.
Yeah, was that the case?
Yes.
It's been
Yes.
so long.
It
It's
hasn't
been-
been that long. I haven't really
it's
done
been
anything
almost-
but plot the next time.
It's been almost
Why?
a year.
Oh my God, I guess it has. Yeah, the pandemic had just started, huh? It's been
Yeah.
almost a year since the pandemic. Wow, this year has just been a blur with this COVID thing. You know what I'm saying?
No, not really. As I
no, I
recall,
don't.
you threatened to blow up our studio. What nefarious plot have you plotted this time?
Well,
Plausibly.
Well, as I've found, it's a bit harder to pinpoint your locations due to the fact that you're all scattered. I could tell you knew I was planning to come, which is why you chose to separate locations today.
We didn't know that you were coming. This is just how it turned out today. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Yeah,
Sure.
sorry.
Sure.
You're not
Which is
really
why
all
I'm
that
gonna
we.
blow up the Earth.
You're gonna blow up the
Wha-
whole planet.
What?
Planet you live on.
Yes.
Why?
can't do that.
Unless you pull the Witch's sponsorship from Podcast Minute Talk Show.
We can't do that. That's a $2 million sponsorship, and Aiden spent all the money already.
Yeah, I spent it all on jet skis.
It was a
$2
good
million
investment.
worth of cheap jet skis.
Okay, well,
What are we supposed to make of this, Tyler? What do you think we're supposed to do?
I don't know. If we pull the sponsorship, then we lose all that money, and they're gonna get our ass. Witches is gonna get our ass. But
Yeah.
but if we don't pull it, then
The Earth is
this-
going to
the
explode.
whole Earth is gonna blow up.
Since
The
my
whole
father
Earth.
died, I'm next in line for the throne at Witches. But I cannot. Why? How can I take up the offer? I'm Santiago Nightmare, villain, whose dad was never around. I just found out he was my real dad recently, and now I'm supposed to take over his sandwich company. I don't even know the first thing about sandwiches.
I mean, that's a pretty good gig, and you don't really need to know anything about sandwiches to run a business.
You're
think
right,
Yeah.
Tyler. He is the man who birthed me. Maybe I should give him a shot. But I can't. I shouldn't. He wasn't there for me in life. Why should I be there for him in death?
This is just one of those things where no matter what I say, you're kind of just gonna assume a different meaning from it and then just move on, I guess.
You're right, Tyler.
Okay,
Maybe I
yeah.
shouldn't blow up the Earth. Maybe I should take the job.
I'm glad that this is working
Oh
out.
my God, Tyler, you're amazing at this. I'm in awe
I
right
see
now
why they call
watching
you the expert.
That's why they call him.
They
call
do
Tyler-
call him that.
Tyler the
Santiago.
expert. Yeah.
Okay.
Really
I'll
wrap this
say
one
I'm
up
an
for us,
expert.
Tyler.
Yeah, I'm
Could you
glad that
imagine-
everything turned out well.
Could you imagine somebody with the last name that starts with an E?
Well, what?
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 No, I mean like the
Where is
expert.
that? What is the relevance? of that?
What?
Tyler the expert. If that was his name, his last name would start with an E. I've never met anybody with a last name that starts with an E. Isn't that pretty uncommon?
Leif
had a-
Erikson.
Oh.
There's
Never
there's
mind.
at least a couple guys with the last name that begin with E.
Eminem.
Yeah, but it's so right. Oh, that's true. You got me there.
Marshall Eminem.
Yes.
Marshall, yeah, Marshall.
I've never
Eminem.
met anybody with the last name Santiago before.
No,
Your last name isn't Santiago.
Yes, it's my first name.
Then why would you care?
Because your last name is Santiago.
It isn't. We cleared this up 5 minutes ago. It's Tyler DeMaze, and apparently people call me the expert now.
Yeah, and if his last name started with an E, that'd be so strange. That'd be a nightmare almost.
Santiago Nightmare.
We're just
No.
Tyler Santiago Nightmare.
we're just looping. We're just
That's a
looping.
good-
It's
that
a
sounds
loop.
like a good
What's
name. No, I
happening?
understand. Like, because Tyler Santiago Nightmare. No, I get it. Actually, I get what Santiago is putting down.
Nah, Ian, I don't think you do. Cause all right, whatever.
Who the fuck
man.
are you to say you don't think I do?
I
Well,
don't.
Yeah.
who the fuck are you? Are you some sort of expert?
Yeah.
Oh, I got news for you, pal. Oh,
Oh God, no! Wait, what?
My arch nemesis, the expert.
How
How did
Oh,
you
thank
get on
God.
this podcast?
Thank God, Tyler
I
was
thought
standing right here.
I
Thank
thought
God
I blocked the
expert-
stream with my hacking skills.
too late. It's too late. Your hacking skills weren't powerful enough. I was
Tyler,
already
the
here to
expert.
begin with.
Santiago.
The expert's here to save us.
I'm a fixer. I can fix things. I'm the expert.
Okay, listen, Tom Holland is not here.
I said I'm
Okay.
a fixer. I'm not the fixer. There's a big difference, okay? Me and Tom go way
Yeah.
back.
Listen,
It's a
Tyler.
6-inch difference.
As much as I'd love to hear you brag about how you're the expert for an hour, this podcast really needs to come to an end soon. So, Santiago, it's been evil as always. Thank you for being here.
What was resolved?
Nope.
We got no closing
I'm
here.
taking the. What are you talking about?
Are you
He's
not going
taking
to blow
the
up the
job.
Earth?
I'm not gonna.
No.
No, I took
Okay,
the job.
awesome.
I took the job. What have you been listening with your ears closed? You fucking idiot.
I'm glad we got that
Yeah.
cleared up. Okay.
You
Tyler,
moron,
like
you
this
moron.
is unprofessional, dude. We have on a guest and you're not even listening to them.
Oh,
I'm your guest on this podcast.
Oh, the curse of the expert. To be able to solve any problem, but to be viewed as an utter imbecile at the end of the day.
You and Socrates have a lot in common.
Oh, you have no idea.
I'm a bit of a philosopher.
Socrates was my father.
Listen, guys.
Oh
guys,
God.
It's been a great episode. I want to give a quick shout out to the Woman to Talk Show Patreon again. We have Theo the Cannibal from Casterly Rock and Rob Dag, who are just a few, just some of the patrons, the talk show legends to be exact. You can also be a talk show legend and hear yourself get shouted out. You could get your name in the credits, bunch of other things. Thank you guys for listening. I heart you. I don't know. I'm not going to speak for Sean and Tyler, but I'm assuming they do too. Am I wrong?
I hate you.
I'm indifferent as always.
And together we get nothing done.
I'm Sean.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Aiden.
And this was Podcast Minute Talk Show. Thanks for stopping on by.
Bye-bye.